Oh, there we are. Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? Hooray. So I'm Dr. Derek Kanong. I'm the director of our jazz area here at Boise State, and I also teach trumpet. And welcome to our jazz concert. Who out there is here from our survey of jazz class taught by the other Dr. Kanong? Anybody? Hands? Welcome. Welcome to jazz. We have a great show for you tonight, balanced two halves. We have our vocal jazz ensembles on the front. We have our Boise State Jazz Orchestra on the back half. And so we're going to jump right into it. Remember, this is a jazz concert, so if you like it, let them know. And you can let them know all the time, during, before, after. Thank you very much for your attention. I would like to draw your attention to Dr. John Hamilton over here in the middle. And without further ado, I will excuse myself.
The stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went for afterglow. When you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now when your lips start burning mine, I'm beginning to fly. Cared much for moonless skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came your lips are burning mine. I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me use your mic. Thank you so much for being here tonight to support us. It was really cool for me this fall. This is the second year I've been doing vocal jazz groups here, and I had so many talented young ladies audition for the group, and I was like, I only have one group. What am I going to do? So I went ahead and started this second group, and they are a joy to work with. So we've spent a lot of time this semester learning about style and what the form of a tune is and so on and so forth. So that's kind of what you're hearing tonight. We're just doing some straight ahead tunes, solo tunes, and mixing them up for you. So thank you so much. And this is their second tune. You'd be so nice to come home to.
You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire while the breeze on high sing a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire while the breeze on high sing a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire while the breeze on high sing a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be a paradise to come home to and love. better way, day. Better do day, 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 day. Better way, top way, baby do way, baby do day, day, baby, baby. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-da, dooby-dooby-doo-ah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum-bum, ba-da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-da-da-dum. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire while the breeze on high sing a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice. You'd be paradise to come home to and love. Ba-ba-do-ay, ba-ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-da-do-ay, ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-do-ay-way. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-do-ay. Under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love.
Love is like a samba that has only got one note, or it may be just a mamba till we all must learn by rote. You can try it as a two-step or a waltz that's 1, 2, 3, but whichever way you two-step, you must try before you see. There's so many dancers who must try and try and try before they do it. They stumble through it. I've heard all the answers, still I only wonder why. Although I doubt love can live without love, so I dance the samba as I step to passion's note. I could take a chance, not mamba, but my heart won't count that vote. So again I dance the two-step, and I waltz until I'm done. But the fate shows me a new step, and I find I've just begun. Love is like a samba that has only got one note. Or it may be just a mamba, still we always learn by rote. You can try it as a two-step, or a waltz that's 1, 2, 3. But whichever way you two-step, you must try before you see. There's so many dancers who must try before they do it. They stumble through it. I've heard all the answers, still I only wonder why. Although I doubt love can live without love. So I dance the samba as I step to passion's note. I can take a chance, not mamba, but my heart won't count that vote. So again I dance the two-step, and I waltz until I'm done. But the fate shows me a new step, and I find I've just begun. Yes, again I dance the two-step, and I waltz until I'm through. But the fate shows me a new step, and I run right back to you.
one gets me every time. Thank you so very, very much. I got to grab my sheet so I can cheat on who's singing on the next song that we're going to close with. By the way, that is a golden I've done vocal jazz for so long. Back in the 90s, before you were born. But that was arranged by a guy named Gene Perling, who had a group called the Singers Unlimited. Amazing, amazing group, and really difficult arrangement. By the way, just a little bit about this group. They rehearse once a week. Yeah. And they are dynamite. Dynamite, in my opinion. And I feel really fortunate to be able to be back in my hometown and directing this group and continuing the tradition of outstanding vocal jazz singing in the Boise Valley. So this last tune that we're going to do is another it's a favorite of mine. It's called Basically Blues, and it's based off of a Buddy Rich big band cut, I believe, and we have several soloists. So I'm just going to say all their names, and feel free to clap when they're done, but there's a lot of them. We start with Haley Hurd, then we have Katie Goranzik, then Ethan Mateer, then Sam Quattrone, then Natasha Deutsche, then Derek McClinton, then Allison Ramackle. Did I say the last name right? Anyway, and Justin Werlein is last. Sorry, Allison, did I say it right? And before we do the last night, I'd also like to thank our rhythm section. How lucky are we to have these gentlemen playing with us? On the piano, Mr. Nick Montiero. On the drums, Mr. Will Friend. And somebody that I go so far back in time with, I'm so glad he's playing with us, Tom Jensen on bass. And also, if we could give John Franzen on the sound a hand. We love you, John. Thank you so much. So this is Basically Blues.
You won't be seeing me around. The blues I'm feeling have brought me down. I don't go out much, laying low. The blues moved in and won't let go. The blues have bought and sold me, grabbed a hold of me all day, all night. In a mean vice, I've never felt so
Turn the
bad,
world upside
so
down
downhearted,
now.
feeling sad. The sun was shining, things
Just
were
can't
cool,
be happy,
and
no.
you chose me to play the fool. 'Cause since the day the moon stopped,
Life's
I've
just
been on
filled
the
with
run
a
all
gray
day.
clouds.
Can't get rid of it. Once the blues grab a hold of you, they stick like glue. And they leave you alone and sad and paying dues that new.
The blues bring sadness to you all the day long. You say the blues have really done you wrong. Positive thinking something you should never quit now. That's my advice for now. Gotta go, gotta split.
Got the blues from head to toe, they hit me with a heck of a blow. Lost the one that I adore, can pick myself up off the floor. Put me in the first degree and I can find emergency. Need someone to help me find a way to beat the blues.
The blues have got it bad, and I should know. They hit you and dig in your soul, with you out in the cold to take its toll. So you better start thinking about trying to get rid of them.
Tell me me how to beat these blues.
I can tell you now, it's not easy now, but she said it was. I should try to find another way to beat 'em.
I'm so tired of paying these dues.
Someday if I say I can beat yourself, you tell me why. You can beat the blues yourself, but first you gotta try. Just give thanks that you're alive and free to live the way that you choose. You can lose. Just chalk it up to paying the blues, and you'll finally beat those blues.
Ba-do-ba-da-tweet-da-do-da. Ba-do-ba-da-tweet-da-do-tweet-da-do-da. Ba-ba-boo-da-do-da, ziggity-doo-da-do-da, ziggity-doo-da-do-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-do-da. Ba-do-ba, ba-do-ba, boom-ba.
She thought one, two, boom, 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 boom. Damn, boom, boom. She thought boom, 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 boom.
Heard the news that the blues aren't always as bad as they may seem. Someone new has made me stop hanging my head and making a scene. Now that we're tight, I'm alright. The future looks out of sight. The blues that need you won't defeat you. You'll get through 'em if you keep your head held high and don't ask why. They
had a great time working with this band this semester. They've put in a lot of really hard work. So thanks to them for making this happen, and thanks for Dr. Derek Kanong for asking me to step in. They've been working real hard, so they don't need much of me anymore at this point. So you probably won't see me too much in front of the band. I'm just gonna let them go for it and do their thing and lead themselves, because they're sounding great. That first tune we did was Blues Machine, written by Sammy Nestico, but played by the famous Count Basie Orchestra. And you heard Sam DeLuna on the piano, Nathan Eggert on the trombone, and Ryan Hansen on alto saxophone. The next tune we're going to do for you guys is slightly out of tune, also called the Desafinato by Antonio Carlos Jobim. This one's arranged by Frank Mantooth. And we're going to bring out Haley Hurd on the vocals.
Love is like a never-ending melody. Poets have compared it to a symphony. Symphony conducted by the light of the moon. Once he kisses raised me to a fever pitch. Now the orchestration doesn't seem so rich. Seems to me you've changed the tune we used to sing. Just like the bossa nova love should swing. We used to harmonize, two souls in perfect time. Now the song is different and the words are rhyme. We're bound to get in tune again before it gets too long. You'll sing along with me. Join with me in harmony and sing a song of loving. You'll sing along with me.
on vocals. We also featured Blake Thompson on tenor on that one and Adrian Fry on bass trombone at the end there. All right, we're gonna take a sharp right turn and turn to some Frank Zappa now. This next tune is Peaches and Regalia, and this is gonna feature Ryan Hansen on alto again and Sam Humrickhouse on the flute. That was Little Minor Booze by Willie Maiden, featuring Sam Hummerkaus on the alto and Stephen Jones on the trombone. Our next piece is by one of my favorite big band composers, Maria Schneider, who is one of the few, I think, that's still alive today. This piece is Greenpeace, and is going to feature Cameron Jennings on the flugelhorn, and you'll hear from Ryan Hansen again on the alto saxophone. If you see Jack's music fall down up here on bass, you'll know why. He's got a layout spread of 6 pieces here he's going for. All right, we got one more piece for you guys tonight. Another composer that I love, Randy Brecker, one of the Brecker brothers. This tune is, if you're wondering what Dr. Ganong meant when he said heavy metal bebop, this will explain that for you. This is some skunk funk. This is our last tune. If you like what you hear, come back for the Gene Harris Jazz Festival when their usual fearless leader, Dr. Derek Ganong, will be back directing them. So here's some skunk funk featuring Justin Wicks on the tenor saxophone and Jack Gardner on electric bass.